Welcome to Marigolds Uncommon Home and Garden, where you can find unique items for your home and garden. And we are talking with Mary here. Mary, how long have you guys been open? You guys are pretty new.
Just since July 1st this year.
Wow. And how has the business been for you so far?
It's been very good. Return customers, people coming because other people told them about us. I'm very pleased with the response so far.
Did I hear correctly you guys were at Art Beat?
No, we weren't at Art Beat, but we found that the crowds from Art Beat made their way down here. So we were very busy Saturday, which was nice. A lot of people walking and... So
lots of people discovering this new shop?
Absolutely, yeah.
So tell me about this first level. You guys have a couple levels. We're on the first level.
That's right. This is the first level is what we call our garden. This addition was built in the 1950s. The original house is what we call our living room and kitchen, and that was built in the 20s. And it's a gorgeous arts and crafts style building, and it just really fit our ideas for what kind of shop we wanted. It's a beautiful shop, yeah.
Nice. You have garden? And then home.
Living room, kitchen. Yeah.
I love that tree branch that you have with the lights. That's inspired me to because that's a really inexpensive way, I think, to decorate. I want to do it outside on my porch.
It was a weed that was growing on this side of the building, and my husband was taking it down. I said, you know what? Take the leaves off of that, drag it in the store, and put it up. And he said, yeah, I think you're nuts. And then he put it up, and he said, no, it really looks great. So, yeah.
Oh, I noticed you have snacks for First Fridays.
First Fridays, we always have snacks, refreshments. Yep, we try to... do something different the first Friday of every month, and this is our introduction to fall.
Can we take a look around?
Absolutely.
Can we talk about some of the stuff you have here?
Sure. We carry a rug that's completely washable, lots of unique wrapping papers that we sell by the sheet, gourds that my husband transforms from ugly gourds into beautiful works of art.
How does he do that? Is that like a glaze?
It's a stain. He has to sand the gourds, he stains them. So he does a beautiful job. Today, I just got these. I love these. These are all vintage pictures of South Bend from the old days. I mean,
oh, neat.
The cards themselves, but they're reprints. So I've got all these cool South Bend greeting cards.
Neat. Where did you find those?
Lots of research. Yeah, lots of internet research. And again, I try to find things. I shop other stores, and I try to find things that no one else has in their store, and I think I've been pretty successful. Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. I love the gourds. They're just in time for the change of the season.
Exactly. We do all of our own, and we make the wreaths, and we find the bittersweet, and we grow Indian. We do a lot of the growing of these items at our home.
Wow.
Yeah.
You guys have a big garden at home.
Huge. Yeah, huge.
So what are some trends for the season as far as home and garden?
Well, in the fall, people like the natural look. The bittersweet is so popular. That's the orange berry here, and it's not really something you grow. It's something that you find out on country roads, and people say, well, where do you get it? And I tell them, well, I would have to kill you if I told you, because it's one of those secrets that you die with, where you find your bittersweet. So...
I'm going to have to keep an eye out now when we're traveling down 31 from Indianapolis.
Yep, with the side roads, farm roads, you find these orange berries, and if you see them, boy, you want to stop and grab them. If
all right.
you haven't already, because that's where we are, too. I was off at 31 South.
I've learned a great new thing today. Bittersweet is a trend for fall. You can find it alongside the road.
Yeah.
It's like you find this a little treasure.
Or you come to Marigolds and buy it.
Exactly. You come to Marigolds and buy it.
Don't look for it. You buy it. Yeah.
All right, let's go take a look upstairs.
Sure. Well, this is the room we call the living room, and you can see that, no, you can be in on this, too. That's all the built-ins. That's kind of what they call the arts and crafts movement, and it's just a beautiful building. This was built in the 20s, and it was a residential home at one time.
The built-ins, are you talking about the...
Cabinets. Yeah, the cabinets, the shelving, the gorgeous fireplace, of course. And we tried to make it seem like as much of a home as we could with still having a store up here.
That's very nice. So what's around the corner?
This is what we call living room, where we kind of... And back here, I don't know if you can see, it says kids stuff back there. Oh. Try to have a little kids section. I've got a lot of really classic old books. I love children's books, so I've got some of the classics, some of them that were...
The Little Engine That Could! The Little Engine That Could!
There's some that were written in the 40s that my mom read to me when I was a little girl, so...
How fun!
Kids' books are really important to me. And this is what we call our kitchen area, where we try to mix... We collect vintage things, so we try to mix in some of the vintage things with some of the new things. I mean, there's lots of new products that, hip new products that are, here's something that's very fun. This is Elvis. On our Facebook, we put Elvis is in our building. That's a cutting board, so Elvis made out of vegetables, and Marilyn Monroe is down.
I love Marilyn Monroe. She even has her little Marilyn Monroe mole.
So, we try to put some fun stuff in here, like I say, new stuff, but then combine it with some vintage items that I've collected over the years.
Tell you what, I have a cousin in Chicago who loves vintage stuff, and she has a little boy. She would absolutely love this shop.
Yeah.
She collects vintage aprons,
These are
and I'm
all
sure.
new, they look vintagey.
Yeah.
Actually, I've got one vintage one.
Oh,
here.
neat.
Yeah, but well, you can see our showpieces are all old furniture. Everything in here, practically everything in here, was an old piece of furniture in the entire store that my husband's redone and refurbished.
Did you guys do that stencil on the?
No, that's original, back from probably the 30s. But he did have to get rid of all the peeling paint, what have you. But yeah.
All right. You guys have anything coming up for the next First Fridays?
Well, today is if I can get through today, then I'll start thinking about October. Probably kind of a harvesty kind of thing, with scarecrows and maybe a little more Halloweeny, and yeah.
Think about those pumpkin cookies.
I will think about those pumpkin cookies.
Maybe I'll be back. All right. Thank you, Mary, for talking with us.
Thank you.